Making his way to the ring from Queens, New York, weighing in at 180 pounds, Peter Parker, the Spider-Man.
Welcome to MojoPlays, and today we're taking a look at the 10 best WWE 2K22 creations. For this list, we scrubbed through pages and pages of the most downloaded and most upvoted fan creations in WWE 2K22. Among them all, these were our absolute favorites. Have you downloaded any of these custom wrestlers? We've included their creators' names in here, so look them up afterwards. Oh, and just for this occasion, I went ahead and built a MojoPlays stadium inside the game. So if you would like to download this for yourself, be sure to look it up with the tags Arena, MojoPlays, and Watch Mojo. Now without further ado, let's begin.
Before we begin, we publish new content all week long, so be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos.
Pepsi Man, Tubberknot.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Yemen.
Let's get one thing straight. There will always be one ultimate beverage man who will save mankind when Armageddon comes. That man is Pepsi Man. In case you haven't seen some of our videos championing this holy being, this was a superhero created for Pepsi's American audience.
And then we all know the popularity of Steve Austin, but truthfully, he couldn't care less about being the face of the WWE.
And yet, his video game was only released in Japan? Well, anyways, user Tubberknot has returned our chromatic man of aluminum and turned him into a suplexing menace. He's got a thirst for blood, and he's about to let it all spill onto the ring.
Valiant effort, but he finally had to submit.
The Trash Man, Super Bob.
From Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 250 pounds, Trash Man.
Always Sunny fans, I call upon you to send me your power so that I may summon the hunkiest and mightiest man on television. Yes, this is Danny DeVito's character, Frank Reynolds, in It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. In the episode The Gang Wrestles for the Troops, Frank adopts a wrestling persona known as the Trash Man.
But don't make it painless. Brock Lesnar does not get paid by the hour.
Though he doesn't toss trash around and eat it like he's supposed to do in the show for some reason, Super Bob's rendition of the character is still a dream come true, especially when you're matching him up against beefcakes like Brock Lesnar. This victory should not have happened, and yet I made it so. Only at MojoPlays Stadium, folks. Download it today.
Cover! 1, 2, 3! Finally, monumental victory!
Skeletor, Swoop.
Making his way to the ring from your darkest fears.
Yeah, who is the most powerful being in all of Eternia? Not He-Man. While we were unable to find a He-Man creation, we did find this Skeletor creation from user Swoop.
This is what you call high risk, high. We're gonna finish it off. Swanton bomb.
Indeed, just about every character in the Masters of the Universe franchise looks like they'd make The Rock jealous. So you can't blame us for wanting to see Skeletor truly lay the smackdown in a Hell in the Cell match, or just in the ring in general. Sure, he can't use his magic or his hammer that he even walks in onto the stage with, but the second we see Beastman get added in, we need to see a tag team match against He-Man and Oracle, damn it.
Spiked him. That could end Cena right now.
Spider-Man, Suplex Raider JP.
Making his way to the ring from Queens, New York, weighing in at 180 pounds, Peter Parker, the Spider-Man.
Because of course we need Spider-Man in here. Yes, it seems like every time we see a game with character customization, Spider-Man crawls his way into the game some way, somehow. Not that we're complaining, but it gets predictable after a while, you know? However, the community has given us plenty of options for Spider-Man and multiple suits and incarnations to choose from.
Hold on a second. Could be a matter of time. Submission being locked in.
User Suplex Raider JP has given us what I would consider to be the greatest recreation of the bunch, as it honors the general comic book rendition of Spider-Man, and it comes with additional costumes such as the 2099 suit and the symbiote suit. The colors are accurate and pop out in such a way that he almost looks like an official character. In case you need more web-slinging action, you can find variations from other creators based on the Spider-Man movies, and even some creations of MJ and Spider-Gwen.
From the outside. Frog splash.
Gordon Ramsay, Gold Dust X.
A man who elevates his game every week. He is competing at his highest level yet.
You know, Gordon Ramsay gets so angry sometimes that it seems like he needs to take his anger out in the ring. I mean, come on. Just look at how he melts down when somebody doesn't cook salmon properly. Well, now there is a way for him to blow off some steam.
He's starting to struggle here. This is where endurance becomes so important in the late stages of the match.
User Gold Dust X has managed to put Hell's Kitchen's head chef into WWE 2K22, and he is pissed. Granted, the photo captured face makes him look like a high-def N64 character model, but nevertheless, he's ready to turn you into overcooked pork.
Hoisted up. Solid driver. We might just be seconds away from the end. And now that'll do it, folks.
Kermit the Frog, Marco and Tarma.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
I know what you're thinking. What is this ungodly abomination? Who would dare conjure up such a disturbing monstrosity as revenge upon humanity? Well, what are you talking about? It's just Kermit the Frog, you know. This is how he looks in the shows and in the movies, right? User, or users, Marco and Tarma have brought him here to turn WrestleMania into Muppet Mania.
His mind is clear and focused on the job at hand. Yeah, Jeff doesn't always shy away from being a cautionary tale. More than that,
Old Kermie is about to Rainbow Connect our asses to the mat with the same poise and spectacle as a traditional Muppet show. He seems to be the only Muppet on the market right now, so until someone starts belting out Fozzie, Gonzo, Rolf, Miss Piggy, and the gang, we won't be able to make the music, light the lights, or get anything started on Muppet Mania tonight. Still, this is some nightmare fuel for me tonight, you know?
come on, well, using the ropes for leverage. 2, 3, and broken ropes. What a disappointing way to steal a win.
Speaking of nightmare fuel, Shrek! From Shrek Lover.
Making his way to the ring from Hollywood, California, weighing in at 580 pounds.
How appropriate. I'm not kidding, that is the name that is on file with this creation. Of course, someone had to make Shrek. Just of course. Of course. You're not allowed to have a game with customization options and not have Shrek in a game somewhere. You just can't. It's impossible. Go to any game with a character creator, there's a Shrek build somewhere. What we weren't expecting was the absolutely obscene nature of this Shrek's existence. He's big and a bit tubby, just like the real Shrek, but the ears and the entrance. My God, the entrance.
T-Rex, I love.
What am I watching? It's almost like the ogre wanted to have a little bit of weebness in him and then unleash his full Alexa Bliss or something like that. Look, we know we're borderline ripping on the creation, but don't get us wrong, we do love this. It's just, oh my lord, Shrek Lover. Just, why?
From the outside, big boy frog splash.
Kratos, Marco and Tarma.
Making his way to the ring from Valhalla, weighing in at 235 pounds.
You know, Sony missed a golden opportunity with WWE 2K22. They could have easily licensed out Kratos as a PlayStation 5 exclusive wrestler and let him go ham on The Undertaker or Goldberg. I mean, hey, we've seen stranger crossovers anyways. I mean, for God's sakes, The Terminator was in WWE at one point. You kidding me? The dad of Boy doesn't need an axe or blades to lay the smack down on those who challenge him. He's beaten the snot out of gods with his bare hands. Heck, he even tore the head off of one of them.
Goldberg showing he's not out of it. Goldberg showing it's not time to lie down. It's time to crack skulls.
Well, thanks to Marco and Tarma, yet again, we can live out our dreams of seeing the Ghost of Sparta go toe-to-toe with the WWE superstars. Suplex these fools back to Hades! Will Smith by Gamer Keezy and Chris Rock by Mikkel Shahada.
Weighing in at 165 pounds, the Jester, Chris Rock.
On any other given day, we would have completely glazed over these celebrity-based creations, but, you know, after the slap heard around the world, we just had to include it on here, man. We had to. Thanks to the efforts of Gamer Keezy and Mikkel Shahada, we can somewhat recreate what we saw at the 2022 Oscars and crank it up to 11.
Oh, look at this. Oh, man. Inside out.
Marty versus Oscar. Detective from Spiral versus Hancock. Smith versus Rock in a Hell in the Cell match. This Sunday night on WWE Raw at the MojoPlays Stadium, Will Smith, Chris Rock, slap heard around the world, more like pile driver heard around the world. Let's do this!
Here comes the setup, double underhook. That might just do it.
Matt from Wii Sports, Witherwing, YouTube.
Matt!
The feeling, the electricity in the arena right now is unlike anything I've ever felt in quite some time.
You have not seen the face of God until you have reached maximum ranking in Wii Sports. At the end of every challenge, he waits. For those of you who conquered Wii Sports, well, I'm sorry to say your journey is not yet over. The YouTuber known as Witherwing has performed a dark ritual, and now he, who is known as Matt, has invaded the WWE.
And look at this now, bad intentions coming with this hold.
Ready to take on any and all challengers. Legend says he was once a master in boxing, tennis, golf, baseball, and even bowling. Will you bring this tyrant to his knees once more? Or will Matt once again conquer the mat?
Thanks for coming. End of days. No man does that better. There's two.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, there's more where that came from.